I found a new female. I think she's on TikTok. She's on YouTube now because I'm not on TikTok. And she's going to talk about attention versus intention. Basically, your attention versus her intention.
In dating. And if you're having difficulty understanding this, because women play a lot of games around this, right? And it could hook you for a bit, and then you get your heart broken later on. Listen to my words on this. And if you need help breaking toxic patterns, my link is in the bio. So what's attention? That's, I like the way that you make me feel right now. I like text messages. I like flirting. I like compliments. I like the late night phone calls. I like the I miss yous. You know what that is? That is, I like the way you make me feel because
She's talking about the attention you're giving to a woman. Obviously, not the attention you're getting back. And the only reason you're getting attention back is so that you give attention back.
I am desperate for love. That is what attention is. When someone's
Let me put it, I always like to break it down. These people are so polite. Basically, what she's doing is prick teasing your ass, using you to build up her ego so that when the roided out simp comes along that she's actually going to fuck, let's say, what happens is she's already feeling good about herself because she's in the talking stage with you, pretending she's going to get into taking the panties off stage, even though she never will, because she's not intentional. That's where intention comes in.
Being intentional. They're trying to get to know you on a deeper level. Your values, the things that you're passionate about, they are consistent. They're putting in effort. They are moving things around to see you because they want to spend time with you.
Now, let me break this down even further from what Ashley says. Basically, what she's saying is the narcissist, especially the covert narcissist, will ask you questions about yourself, not because they have intention of getting to know you on a deeper level. No, it's to get data on you, to weaponize whatever you're telling them and use it against you later on. They're only trying to extract information out of you to basically hurt you with later on. Whereas a woman who's got intention is actually asking you questions because she wants to get to know you on a deeper level. It only makes sense because otherwise, how are you really going to have a relationship with a person? Have you ever noticed that, guys? She makes a good point here. And I want to address this to Terry Joel too. Guys, this is the best way to know if you're with a chick abroad that actually likes you or not. If she's just asking you questions on a superficial level, or maybe maybe could be slightly deeper, but she doesn't really ever want to get in real deep conversations, and she doesn't like you asking her about herself. That's where it's going to be. The narcissist doesn't want you asking about them because they're not planning on staying with you and they don't want a deep relationship with you, the prick tease. See the difference? Where most women that are healthy, as she says, they're going to want to get to know you on a deeper level. You're going to want to get to know them on a deeper level. And you can always feel that when you're in the talking stage with these broads, these chicks, no matter what their age. They could be 21, they could be 51. What happens is, here's why you have to have deep conversations with them. Now, keep in mind, it's got to be in person. None of this over the phone, text buddy shit, face calling shit. No, it's in person. Because in person is the way, because it's that simple. I can't really get to know you on a deep level unless in your presence, the body language, the whole thing. Now, obviously, if we're 3,000 miles away, that's different. But otherwise, 2-hour drive, especially if I'm willing to make it, yes, we want to be in the presence of you because nobody ever inserted their penis in a chick's vajayjay by not being in their presence. In other words, all the great intentions in the world, even on your part, doesn't mean I'm going to get in your panties, ultimately, because that's really what we're looking for, the whole package. And that includes fucking. I mean, let's be honest. Otherwise you're useless to us.
The difference is they are choosing you time and time again through their actions, and they're trying to get to know you on a deeper level. So if you're with a woman that keeps everything superficial, she doesn't really get into the nitty gritties of who you are, she's flaky, she's not consistent, she makes plans, she breaks plans, that person is giving you attention.
Well, that person is giving you attention only so that you give them more attention. They're not really giving you attention. You're the one giving them attention. Your attention is based on intent. Their attention is based on insincerity, gaslighting, prick teasing, attention hoeing.
Intention is when they get out of their own way and they do things that might not be convenient for them, but they show up over a long period of time consistently.
She's from Long Island. I could always tell that New York accent. Notice how it flips in with coffee, long. My mother is from Brooklyn. Okay, this chick's hot. I wouldn't mind meeting her. Okay.
Guys, there's a major difference between attention and intention. And
what she's saying is what we've always said. Unless they're meeting you halfway, then they're not meeting you at all. Seriously. Unless they're, and see, that halfway has to come early on. And then you know what? After that has been established, then it can be more 60-40 on my part and theirs. Because I know I've locked them in, and I prefer to be the one that now is a little more, I'm not going to say aggressive, but just out there. You know what I'm saying? More, in other words, once you get to know me, you're in a relationship, there's no reason to play games anymore. So I can be a little more. So if I send you 3 or 4 text messages in a row one time, you're not going to freak out and think, dump this guy's out. Plus, no healthy woman would anyway. Seriously. Now we're going to do more reviews on her. She's a cutie pie, this one. Ashley Haas. It's Ashley, Hoess. We'll tag her in the vid.